Joseph Townsend, New Jersey Seeds Young Scholars Class of 2014.
Dear 5th grade Joseph, hello from your future self, an alumnus of New Jersey Seeds Young Scholars Program. I know you're applying to Seeds, and you are excited and very nervous. I implore you, continue. Continue for you. Continue for your family. Your acceptance will mean many more opportunities to come. But I have to tell you, it won't be easy. Your friends won't necessarily understand, and some will support you, but others won't care. Some will actually try to hold you back. But let me tell you, the Young Scholars Program will be the perfect preparation for your next 6 years of your life at an independent school. Each step of the program will be a challenge. You'll start with summer classes, 5 days a week, homework every night. And then in 6th grade, you'll wake up really early to attend Saturday classes. Now ain't that a feat to be reckoned with? That one extra day of class will double your homework. You will close out your time as a Seeds Young Scholar with another summer at Delbarton. Joe, I know right now Seeds may look like a boot camp, and in some ways you're right. You will struggle a lot, more than you can imagine. But you will learn to turn off the TV, shut off the Xbox, focus on the work, and commit to your education. Perhaps, best of all, through all of this rigor, you will make an incredible bond with your fellow Seeds graduates that will never be broken. To this day, I still miss those amazing games of Frisbee dodgeball. Your new school will be Delbarton, and because of Seeds, you will be prepared. It's very different from your old school. Joe, it requires a lot more responsibility. There will be days where you have a bad test, forget an assignment, or lose a big baseball game. But be strong, because there will be more days when you ace that test, you feel really smart in class, and you win the big game. Those are just simply amazing days. You will do community service, join clubs, and play sports. You will achieve straight A's on your winter report card. You will actually go from having thoughts of quitting Seeds to straight A's at Delbarton. You will even return to Seeds to encourage the newest class of young scholars. In a very short period of time, you will become a responsible young adult. Just look at me. Joe, don't quit. You were gifted by God with this opportunity. Take complete advantage of it. Manage your time well, be patient. Seeds is the first great opportunity that leads to many more. Do it, Joseph. There is an amazing world out there, and it's all for you. With love, Joseph Townsend, Young Scholars Class of 2014.
Claudia Torres, New Jersey Seeds Scholars Class of 2011.
To my consistently anxious, overly excited, and younger self, I'm a Seeds alum, soon-to-be Kent Place graduate, and future Yale University student, who is right now, thank you. Who is right now in a strange state of both nervousness and unparalleled excitement. I know right now you are staring at the Seeds application in front of you. The only thing you really need to know is that there is a right answer and there is a wrong answer. Since I'm you, I know that you'll eventually make the right one. You'll fill out every single question in the Seeds application with the encouragement of your mom, who faithfully remains your biggest cheerleader, and in spite of all the quizzical glances you'll get from your friends. I can promise you that being a Seeds scholar will be the most rewarding experience of your young life, but it won't always feel that way. Just remember that every time you find yourself sitting down to take yet another practice SSAT, or heading off to another interview, or Googling for the 100th time what exactly the term business casual means, it's all worth it. Remember that girl who sat across from you during your first Seeds standardized test? The one who got up after every section to sharpen her pencil? She'll be one of your best friends, and during your stay at St. Andrews, you'll spend more time in her room blasting and eating popcorn than in your own. Don't get me wrong, you will be challenged. Your Seeds teachers will take what you think is a superb, out-of-this-world essay and will chew it up and spit it back out. You'll memorize dozens of vocabulary words that you might never have to use again in your life. You'll spend hours trying to decipher a single paragraph of Adam Smith and wondering why you signed up for Seeds in the first place. You'll fail, miserably, and more than once. But the funny thing is, after a while, you'll realize that failing will teach you a heck of a lot more than succeeding. All your failures and successes during the Seeds program will be worth it, because after months of interviews and applications and anxiously waiting, you'll finally get an acceptance letter from Kent Place School. Ironically, Kent Place will be the last school on earth you'd ever thought to attend, but you'll go. You'll go because it's the best place for you, and your Seeds family definitely knew that, probably from the first moment they met you. Because of Seeds, you will dream big and become uber confident in your own capabilities. On your first day of school, when your English teacher introduces the idea of writing thesis statements, you'll look around at your confused peers and be confident because you have the, oh yeah, I know what a thesis statement is, and I can write a pretty good one too. Plus, I read Adam Smith, so I can basically cure cancer. Attitude. that Seeds helped you develop. You'll thank Seeds every day for giving you the tools needed to go out and work hard to make all the dreams you first thought of as a 7th grader a reality. Throughout your entire high school career and beyond, you'll have the unconditional support of Seeds. You'll grow into a confident scholar leader who is not afraid to speak her mind. And at the end of the day, you'll look back at your decision to apply to Seeds and see that it was the first step in a journey that will lead you to a very bright and successful future. So go on, get writing. Best wishes, your ecstatic future self, Claudia Torres, Seeds class of 2011.
Uchenna Eze, New Jersey Seeds College Preparatory Program, class of 2013.
I'm a little tall. Dear Uchenna, this is important. What I am writing to you today will change your trajectory in life. In fact, it will lead you from the 2.2 miles that Orange, New Jersey, all the way to the University of Southern California. Yes, Uchenna, from Orange High School to the University of Southern California. Listen, I know you in early mornings are not best friends, and the thought of Saturday classes throughout high school sounds horrible, but stay with me. I need you to complete the New Jersey Seeds College Preparatory Program application. The exposure you will receive in this program is comparable to that of the students who attend private schools. In short, Uchenna, Seeds is the greatest opportunity for opportunities. Seeds will give you results. It gives hope and strength to high-achieving high school students who need opportunities. Seeds will steer you in a positive direction, and while the personal benefits is rewarding, the future societal benefits will be even greater. Quite simply, Seeds will show you how many resources are out there, how to access them, and how to leverage them. Although California is far away from home, 2,776 miles to be exact. Once there, you will discover a new world that will supersede your nervousness about leaving. Some days will be tough, but you will always find the motivation to push through. After all, I will be in Southern California. Passing that offer. Sitting in the classroom at Orange High School today, it's hard to imagine, but trust me, if you join the CPP program, then you will aid a lawyer in winning a real court case. You will intern at the Wage Justice Center in downtown Los Angeles. They will tell you that you will be an asset to whatever firm you choose to practice law in, and this is before you even apply to law school. With your skills and knowledge, you will make a positive change in this world, and I know this is important to you. Uchenna, please trust me. Complete this application now. Seeds will come to mean everything to you. I will never be able to describe to you how much your life will change, because once you are in Seeds, you will never imagine your life without Seeds. All the best, Uchenna Eze.
Margaret Dziadosz, New Jersey Seeds Scholars Class of 1997.
Dear Margaret, It's worth it. Let's just start there. That New Jersey Seeds application you received from the principal at Woodrow Wilson Middle School, finish that. Your good friend is heading off to Montclair Kimberley Academy next year, so why not you? Seeds opens doors. I know there will be days at MKA when you feel different, when it will be difficult to find things in common with the other students. Don't worry, these will only be the early days. Seeds will prepare you well. You'll attend classes on weekends and live away in the summer and work so hard. Even with Seeds prep, independent school will catch you off guard at first. You'll take courses in things like philosophy and ethics, and you will love them. Your teachers will be extraordinarily welcoming, personal, and willing to lend their time. Don't take any of it for granted. You always wanted a career in medicine. Seeds will give you the opportunity to start leaps and bounds above the others. MKA will launch you to Villanova University. Villanova will take you to Ross Medical School. You will land at St. Barnabas for residency. And then, that's right, little Margaret, you will attend the NYU School of Medicine. Along the way, you will win awards. You will make many, many presentations in the United States and abroad with words in the titles that you don't even know exist yet. You will publish abstracts and articles that number in the dozens, and even write chapters in medical books. You will find passion in science, in medicine, in obstetrics and gynecology, and finally, in perinatology. And you will be fulfilled in a way that I could never explain to you now. At this point in my life, I know well that there is a benefit to the greater good in providing children opportunities to grow and succeed. This is your opportunity, Margaret. It is not only the opportunity for you, but when you open this door, your two brothers will walk through it as well. Margaret, there are so many successes ahead, so many more that your 7th grade brain can comprehend. Finish that application. Seeds will give you the opportunity and means to become the woman that I am today. Seeds is the first step toward becoming an NYU Langone Medical Center Fellow in Maternal Fetal Medicine. Finish that application, Margaret. Finish that application, all my love. Dr. Margaret Dziadosz, Seeds Scholar, class of 1997.
Taylor O'Hare, New Jersey Seeds Scholars Class of 2010, with a letter to her mother. And Robyn O'Hare, Seeds alumni parent, with a letter to New Jersey Seeds.
Dear Mommy, you raised 2 daughters on your own day in and day out. It was difficult and stressful. My sister and I had one person to turn to. If we needed clothes, food, a ride, advice, money, or just someone to talk to, we turned to Mommy. How do you raise these girls into young women and ensure their lives are better than yours?
Dear New Jersey Seeds, how do you make the right decisions for your children? How do you know if the decisions you make today will positively impact your kids tomorrow? As a parent, you wish there were a formula to raising your kids perfectly, but nothing like that exists. I would try my best to encourage my daughters and make sure they worked hard in school, so their lives could be better than mine.
We experienced the true definition of struggle. We moved to 10 different places in the course of 15 years. We were evicted from apartments and sleeping in motels. We didn't always know where our next meal was coming from. Living without a father figure forced my mom to be both mom and dad. We saw you struggle through your drug addiction and fight to be better for us. We watched you go through an abusive relationship. However, Ma, you always found a way. You did everything you could to make sure we had what we needed, ensure we were going to school and getting a good education. You were the one to come to all the parent-teacher conferences, the basketball games, the honor roll ceremonies, the presidential elections, the dance performances, award ceremonies, and so much more. Your dedication did not go unrecognized.
Thank you, baby. Taylor loved school from the start. Her education meant everything to her. She came home one day in the 7th grade speaking about a presentation at her school program about a program called New Jersey Seeds. I thought it would be a good opportunity for Taylor, so I allowed her to apply. Believe it or not, Taylor was denied admissions to Seeds. She was devastated. I assured her that God has everything happen for a reason. The day before the program was supposed to start, we received a call from New Jersey Seeds. They had an opening and they wanted Taylor to be part of the program. The next day, Taylor started her Seeds journey at the Pingree site. I knew this was a great opportunity for Taylor, but I have to admit, it was extremely nervous and afraid of what this meant for our family. Letting my child live at a school for the Seed summer program at the age of 12 terrified me.
I want you to know your strength was noticed. I know you might have wanted to give up, but you kept fighting. I know you may have been sleepy, but you stayed up to help me with my projects. I know you may not have had all the answers, but you assured me that God always had a plan and he would find a way. That's right. You may have been afraid, but you allowed me to take risks. Your love for me is unconditional, Ma, and although my life now has been busy, there isn't a day that goes by where I don't appreciate your sacrifices.
Then she was admitted to the Peddie School, a private boarding school in Hightstown, New Jersey. My baby would now be away for weeks and months at a time. Many nights I worried, and all the nights I cried. We spoke every day on the phone. Should I have kept her home with me? People began to question my judgment and said my daughter was too young to be on her own. I felt terrible about letting her go, but I also understood this opportunity was something our local high school could never offer her.
So how do you thank someone that gave her last for you? How do you tell a story about how their support and encouragement motivated you to be great? How do you ensure her that you are not embarrassed by our struggle, but inspired by it? How do you say, Ma, your strength is admirable, and I know you love us, giving up your dreams to see us prosper or making decisions that will heavily impact our futures?
New Jersey Seeds, I still cannot believe the imprint you have left on my Taylor's life. From the amazing education program to post-graduation summer programs and workshops in financial literacy, to traveling to South Africa. I mean, South Africa, that was amazing. Taylor met her best friend in the program. Both went to the University of Pennsylvania, and to this day, they are still best friends. Over the years, I've taken every opportunity to tell everybody about Seeds. Seeds has been an extreme blessing to me and Taylor. Without you, our family would not be where we are today.
You supported me through Seeds, the Peddie School, and the University of Pennsylvania, Wharton. Well, I guess I can say it. Ma, you are simply amazing, and I cherish everything you've done. I love you with all my heart, and I thank you for everything.
With extreme gratitude to Seeds, I thank you so very much for Taylor in this program.